All right. So, Aditya, for those who don't know you, my friend, can you quickly introduce to everybody your education, your background, and a bit of where are you at the moment and what you're doing?
Yeah, hi Leo. Thank you for that. I did my mechanical engineering in India, and then I worked for like 6 months, but it was not in my field. Then I moved to Australia in 2018 to pursue my master's in engineering. There I specialize in mechanical engineering design and project management from Deakin University. And then I was looking for jobs for like 1.5 years, applying online, just applying without any direction, to be honest. And yeah, it was not fruitful at all. And then I came to know about your coaching program. Then I joined, and then I think within for 3 weeks we had 2 interviews.
Something like that.
Yeah, 3-4 weeks we had 2 interviews. And yeah, now I'm working in Bendigo as a mechanical design engineer in a silo making company. So yeah.
Good stuff. So obviously, Aditya, maybe walk us back a little bit. So you said that you have been applying for a lot of jobs before joining this program. And how do you usually apply for jobs? And what do you think was the mistakes you made?
Yeah, this the same stuff that everyone does. Go to LinkedIn, go to Seek, just look at the opportunities, just keep applying, keep sending in resumes without amending them, without amending the cover letter, without giving any thought, what the resume says, even if it's in line with the opportunity that is there. Does my previous roles and responsibilities align with the roles and responsibilities that have been asked in the position? So yeah, all those mistakes.
Gotcha.
Not following up as well.
So Aditya, so tell me, like, obviously there's so much that you took away from the program, but if there's 3 biggest takeaway that really change your course of finding employment, what are the 3 things you can recommend?
First would be to look at the resume properly, because I thought before joining your coaching that my resume was good and it had a lot of stuff, but as you told, it was absolute shit once I sent it to you for the very first time. And then looking at the job profile properly and seeing if you are in line with that role, and if you are, then how do you present it to the employer that you're in line with your role. And I think the biggest thing would be to go for offline opportunities. That I think that is the code here. Online applying it works for some people, but I think offline works for everyone.
Walk everyone through, how do you get that job? Because it's like a miracle. How do you get this role?
Yeah, so I think I got 2 interviews, and both were by contacting employers offline. So what we did was, I think you and me sat and we I think zoned into what all companies I can look into, what all companies will hire a mechanical engineer, and then what all roles I should be applying for. And then I started going online. I literally opened a map of Victoria and then, zooming into every region wherever I saw a lot of traffic and looking up companies. I think 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 literally look up mechanical engineering companies, yellow pages, and it will give you like 60, 70 listings in every city. And that's how I found this present company. I just opened up the site, luckily found the owner's number. I called him up, and then and the pitch that we prepared, pitch is also very important. So I pitched him myself. He liked it. He called me for an interview, and yeah, he just wanted to see if I would be willing to learn. And yeah, that's luckily, I got the role.
So Aditya, how important is cold call? Because obviously I teach you that in a program. Is that important skill to have?
Yeah, cold call is important because like, for example, these two companies that I interviewed for, that was cold calling opportunities. I mean, the very first time, I think then when you and I had a session on Zoom, I could not get through. The receptionist the receptionist stopped me, and people were being rude to me and stuff like that, because I didn't know how to talk to them. I didn't know how to pitch myself. I didn't know how to get my way, basically. And once we got to know what I have to say, how I have to say it, and let's just stick to the important points. then I started getting through to people who mattered, who were responsible for those job positions. And yeah, so cold calling is really, really important. You have to be good at cold calling.
So so how does it work now, Aditya? Obviously, now that you got the job, like is it feeling good that you are working in your field compared to working in Cotton On before?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Cotton On was a brain dead job. Like I literally felt the 1 year that I worked there that I was getting dumb, because I was just walking, picking up clothes. That's it. I was doing nothing else. I was not using my brain at all. And yeah, I mean, and the previous 4 months that I've joined here, I've actually, it's exciting. Today I went to a site visit in NSW. I drove there. It was a buffalo feed lot. Wow. So I had to climb up silos, measure stuff, take photos, and just come back and then recreate it on SolidWorks. So yeah, obviously, I mean, it helps. It helps you get smarter, basically.
and I guess you feel more happy and you feel more fulfilled.
Yeah. It increases the confidence, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you have any last word of advice for your fellow friends right here who are struggling, and do you advise them?
Honestly, just I mean, if you guys are planning to get into this coaching, just literally do what he says. If you do what he says, when he says, and how he says it, you'll surely land a job. Once I landed a job, I think 7 or 8 of my friends joined this program. Everyone found a job in 1 month. Everyone, like they were in the same position. We were all working at Cotton On together, and like 10 people together left Cotton On. If you guys are planning to join, I mean, I would recommend you join. And if you are, then just do what he says. Stick to it, and then you'll surely, and just don't be demotivated. I called up like 50, 60 companies, and after that I got a job. You based what Leo says, you just need one yes. Doesn't matter where it comes from. So yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much, Aditya, and keep up your great work.
Yeah,
and thank you for being an inspiration.